A frightened pink blobfish was being swept across the dark ocean floor by a roaring current. I'm slipping! Someone help me! He cried. Ahead was the edge of a steep underwater trench that vanished into darkness. A worried Anta looked around. How do I help him? She whispered. But wait! How did Anta end up at the bottom of the ocean in the first place? Let's find out. A little earlier, at the library, Anta was reading a book about deep sea animals. She saw glowing lanternfish, giant isopods with hard shells, and then she turned the page. There was a pink fish with droopy lips and a gloomy face, and it was called a blobfish. Oh, why does this blobfish look so sad? Just then the curious compass shimmered. A magical portal opened. She stepped into it. She said, "Come on, let's discover it." The portal brought Anta to the midnight zone deep beneath the ocean. High above, tiny lanternfish glowed like little floating stars. On the seabed, a huge giant isopod crawled slowly in its tough armor. A pale deep sea shrimp searched the muddy floor for food. Nearby sat a lonely pink blobfish, resting quietly all by himself. Hey, welcome to the deep sea. My name's Blob, he said with a cheerful, squeaky voice. A little deep sea shrimp drifted close. Plop! Blob smiled. I usually wait for food to come to me. I don't swim around much. A tiny crab scuttled across the muddy seabed. Clop! Anta giggled. Just then, a powerful underwater current grabbed Blob and swept him towards the edge of a steep underwater trench. Blob paddled hard, but he couldn't fight the water. Anta saw a tiny crack in the rocks. She shouted, Blob! Blob! Squeeze in there! Quick! Blob rushed, squished, squeezed into the tiny crack. The powerful current rushed past. A moment later, Blob wriggled back out. Blob hugged Anta. That was a close escape. Thanks so much. Then he looked at Anta and said, I really don't have anyone to talk to here. Anta asked with a perplexed voice. Why do you look really sad in those pictures in the library? Blob replied. Do I look gloomy now? Anta smiled kindly. Of course not. Blob laughed. Those are pictures taken on the shore when a blobfish is caught. Down here, the deep water pressure keeps my body in shape. But when brought up to the surface, the pressure changes and my face becomes droopy. Anta blinked. Oh, now I understand. Your soft, squishy body actually saved you today. Blob smiled, the biggest smile Anta had ever seen. The curious compass shimmered again. A portal opened, and Anta waved goodbye to Blob. Back in the library, Anta looked at the pictures of the blobfish. She smiled. Blob looks grumpy in the picture, but he wasn't grumpy at all. Looks can fool us. That's why we should be kind to everyone.